What kind of milk can you use in your coffee while you're on the Whole30? Hi and welcome. If you're new, I'm Betsy and I am on day 18 of my Whole30 journey, and today I want to answer a very popular question. What kind of milk can you use in your coffee while you're on the Whole30? Since dairy is not allowed, you can use nut milks, but like anything else, make sure you read your labels, because a lot of the nut milks that are available, they have added sweeteners and they contain carrageenan. And what carrageenan is, it's a concentrated processed seaweed extract that's an inflammatory. Carrageenan is used in nut milks, a lot of deli meats, yogurt, even chocolate, and it's actually used in labs to create inflammation in animals. So this is not something that you want to be putting in your body. So today I'm going to go over different nut milks that are Whole30 approved, but I prefer just to make my own because a lot of the nut milks, although they're approved, they have a lot of different ingredients, many of them that I can't pronounce. So if I can't pronounce it, you know what, I'd rather not consume it. So we are gonna make cashew milk. The reason why I prefer cashew milk as opposed to almond milk, it's one, it's thicker and smoother, and it's a lot easier to make than almond milk. Although they're both fairly easy, with the cashew milk you just have to soak the nuts for 2 hours, as opposed to almond milk you have to soak the nuts for 24 hours. Also, another thing that's very tedious to me is when you make almond milk, you have to use a cheesecloth to strain the nuts, and it creates a lot of pulp, and that's not the case with cashew milk. With cashew milk, you don't have to strain the nuts, and the milk is perfect and good to go. Another reason is cashews are less expensive than almonds. So for that reason, I prefer cashew milk. But before we start our making our own milk, let's go over some of the commercial nut milks that are Whole30 compliant. So I have a list here. Make sure that when you're buying the nut milk, they are all the unsweetened version. And this is a short list, but there are other Whole30 approved nut milks in the market. And from this list, the canned coconut cream is going to be the one that's going to be the thickest and the creamiest. I hope that list is helpful to you all, or I hope you make your own milk. After this video, you're gonna realize how easy it is. To make our own cashew milk, the ingredients that we need is we need a cup of cashews, 2 dates, cinnamon powder, and 3.5 cups of water. We're gonna start off by soaking the nuts for 2 hours. Once they've been soaking for 2 hours, we are gonna drain them, and then we're gonna put the cashews in the blender, as well as the dates and the cinnamon powder, and lastly 3.5 cups of water. And then we're gonna blend it. We're gonna start off at low speed, and then we're gonna build up to high. The milk is ready once it's smooth and frothy, and this takes about 40 seconds to about a minute, but it all depends on what kind of blender you are using. So just make sure that everything is smooth and frothy. That is it. That's all it takes to make this milk. Now we have to store it, and it does last 3 days. I do want to warn you, if you decide to make your own nut milk, you will probably be ruined. And what I mean by that is, once you start making your own nut milk, it's very difficult to go back to any sort of store-bought milk, nut milk, because they're watery and they just have a funky taste. So just be ready for that. But the good thing is that this nut milk is so good and fun, it's easy to make. So if you try it, let me know how you like it, and I will see you all on the next episode. I do have a question for you though. I need your help deciding what I should make next. Should I make shepherd's pie or should I make pulled pork? Please let me know in the comments down below, or you can go to my Instagram and I'm at Betsy Carr. Leave a comment in the latest post about nut milk, and I will make whatever you all pick. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time.